When you do meet that person, right, let's say it's on a tour, communication is so important. Communication back and forth is really important. And if it's there, that's a good sign that the relationship is going well. If you're the one that's always trying to contact her and she's never replying back and there's really not much happening there, then maybe there might be an issue with that relationship. I've known Tanya for 22 years, and I can tell you the most important thing to keep that relationship going is communication. It's just to listen, right? I mean, that is so important. So when you have a new relationship, you know, the communication back and forth is really important. And if it's there, that's a good sign that the relationship is going well. If you're the one that's always trying to contact her and she's never replying back and there's really not much happening there, then maybe there might be an issue with that relationship. But if you're going back and forth, and you're communicating and you want to communicate, it's not an effort. It's not like, well, why didn't you get back with me yesterday? And I've been trying to reach you for 3 days and come on, I need this, communication from you. I mean, if you're doing something like that, then that's not a good relationship. You want it to where it's mutual on both sides and the communication is flowing nicely, organically, easily. That's what you really want for a good relationship. Now, on your side, I've seen some men that get a little needy when it comes to communication, and they're constantly texting. They're constantly asking where you are and what's going on. And again, this goes back to what I was talking about the first time, is putting too much pressure on the relationship. And if you're constantly asking her where she is, you're here in the States, she's over there, wherever over there is. It could be China, it could be Colombia, it could be Costa Rica, it could be Ukraine, wherever it is. You met her, it was great, it was wonderful. You get back and you're texting back and forth. But again, realize she has a life. She has responsibilities. She has a job probably. She has to pay rent. She has maybe a child she's taking care of. And she may not be able to just worry and think about you all the time and chat back and forth. That doesn't mean it's a bad relationship. It just means that her time might be a little bit burdened with other things and a little bit limited. So give her a little bit of space. Don't be needy. Don't be, I need you to respond to me. Or worse yet, don't be like, well, where were you last night at 9 o'clock? What were you doing out till 11 o'clock last night? Don't go there, especially when you just met her, right? You want to keep this open. You want to keep this nice. You want to do what you're still doing and she's doing, and you're building a relationship together. And that's really important, guys. So keep that in mind, because sometimes, guys start to get a little possessive really too quickly, and that's not a good thing, and that will scare people away, or women away. So keep it nice, keep it light, keep it funny, throw in jokes, and just be nice, and it'll be great. But just don't expect a ton of texts back and forth, or a ton of phone calls, or a ton of emails. But when it happens, and it should just happen for both of you, just naturally and organically. That's really important. Communication is like fundamental to relationships. You have to be able to communicate with each other. And if there's a language barrier, get her English lessons, get her learning as quickly as possible, because if she's going to come here, it's better that she's learning English instead of you learning Spanish or Chinese or Ukrainian or Russian or whatever the language is. Because although it's a wonderful thing to do, and God knows I wish I would have done that with my wife, and I still, my Russian's not where it needs to be by any stretch of the imagination. And I think it's a wonderful gift to give to your wife, to learn her language. And I applaud those that can do it. I have no aptitude for foreign languages myself. My wife jokes that a parrot could speak better Russian than I can at this point, which is probably true. Communication, guys, really, really important.
Check out our website at... If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.